welcome to the 5 a.m. squat club. It is 5 a.m. and time to make progress. Now, snoozing isn't just something that you do when the alarm goes off. A lot of us are snoozing through our lives. We're snoozing on our fitness, snoozing on our goals, and snoozing on the things that are most important. But if you don't carve out the time, those things are never going to happen. Therefore, that's why we get up every single morning in the 5 a.m. squat club, to move our fitness forwards, take action on our goals so that our lives don't just drift along. This morning, 20 minutes of body weight. All you need is body weight, no equipment, 10 different movements to get your day started. But the 5 a.m. squat club is more than just exercise. We get together every single morning to make sure that we're making progress, not only on our fitness, but on our goals as well. If you are ready to change your life, step one, let's choose our first thoughts today. Let's go. All right, so if you've made the decision to get up early and take action, give yourself a pat on the back, and step one here is our squat. So get the feet underneath the hips, heels planted on the ground. If you need a counterbalance because the heels are lifting or you feel like you're gonna fall backwards, go ahead and just grab onto a counterbalance. And while we're here, and this is what we start our day with every day, we're gonna breathe, 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds out, 4 second hold, and we are going to set our intention. You can choose different mental reps or you can follow along with these ones. First one is just, I am responsible. And it's a reminder that your life is yours and that it's not someone else is gonna do it for you. They're not gonna wake up for you. They're not gonna take action on your goals for you. If you want something, if you wanna fix or change something, it's on you, your life. Next is, I will make time between stimulus and response. That's a personal one for me because I tend to be reactive. Can I take a moment when things are going awry and breathe and give a better response? Next is, I have all I need to succeed today. This is a reframing. Some people think that they don't have the tools, they don't have the resources, they don't have the time, but what you need to do is be more resourceful, right? Change the way that you do things. Do it differently. You'll notice that you have what you need if you take action and focus on progress. And then the last one is, I choose gratitude. It's tough sometimes to compare. You see what everybody else is doing and they're further ahead or whatever, but just breathe. Notice what you have, notice what is good, find balance, keep moving forward. All right, we're set. Let's start moving. Okay, next step, once we've gotten up out of bed, prime the mind, it is time to start moving. So good morning, team. What we got, hands on the floor. You can walk the feet back or hop them back, get all the way down, and then get yourself all the way back up. Take a little hop and clap overhead to celebrate, and we are moving. So we're going 2 minutes here, just steady, continuous movement on the burpee. Get yourself on the floor, get yourself back up. And we do the burpee as our initial warm-up just because it's essential. This is a movement that you need in real life. There will get to a point where you will fall down. And if you can no longer get up because you haven't been practicing that capacity, then you are not living independently anymore. So the burpee and basically all the movements that we choose to do here on the 5 a.m. squat club, the goal is always function. The goal is always transfer of skill and capacity to real life. There's very little value in training solely for aesthetics if that training doesn't carry over. Because who cares what you look like if you can't do anything? So, we've got a good 20-minute body weight only functional session today. But if you've been here before, you know that that's only half the battle, right? We get up early to move on our fitness, and then we use that clarity and calm and relaxation that comes in the body and the mind afterwards. And we do what most people don't, right? We don't go scroll. We don't go stuff our face with junk food. We take action on our goals for an hour. And what happens is you stack wins until your life is whatever you want. So, don't press that snooze button. Carve out time to get up and act on your fitness and act on your goals. Next, keep that warm up going. Next step. We've got a good deal of movements today, slightly lower intensity. So we're not gonna go crazy on the warm-up, but we are gonna keep moving here. So next one, we're gonna come into a plank position, and then from there, step one foot outside the hands. And I'm just gonna send the hips forwards and down a few times. You could go side to side as well, but just finding some tension in the hips and moving through it a little bit. Try to focus on nice long deep breaths as you open up the hips a little bit. Maybe feeling some tension in there. Switch every 5 to 10 seconds or so. And we're just priming the body here. I'm not getting any younger. Nobody else is. And if we don't take our warm-up seriously, our ability to be here every day and continue to make progress can be hindered, right? If you go ahead and injure yourself, much easier to fall off your habits and your systems than if you take care of your body and don't allow that to happen. So hopefully we're all taking this warm-up seriously, not neglecting that warm-up, making sure we're good to go for today's session. All right. From there, we're gonna get up and move the arms a little bit. So just getting a little bit of arm circles here, standing tall. We'll get full arm circles forwards first, at least 10 reps or so. It's funny, we used to do these as kids and you never realized how challenging they are until you're an adult and your arms are a little bit heavier. The shoulders start burning quickly. A great warm up though. Funny how things that used to be so easy change over time. All right, and then next we're gonna go with some jumping jacks. So just turning it up a little bit more, getting the ankles moving, turning up the blood flow a little bit and get the fluids flowing through the body here. We'll go 10, 15 seconds maybe. And while we're here, I like to just think. I like to do a little bit of mindset work, thinking about why you're here, right? Don't think about why I'm here, but think about why you would make the decision to get up this early and just put that in your mind a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit of a gratitude practice. You're reminding yourself of the things that are important that you would take action for, right? Why would you do this to yourself? As some people would say. And personally, it's because I've got a family and I've got reasons to get to where I want to get to. All right, one more here. Wow, we're gonna get into our passive squat again. So feet back underneath the hips. Come on down all the way. If this is challenging, you feel like you're gonna fall over, once again, just hold your counterbalance. But if you can, next, we're gonna take the elbows inside the knees, and then take one out and reach it up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath cycle there. Reset back at the center, and then repeat on the other side. Get a couple seconds up on each one, and let's alternate for, I don't know, at least 6. Try to reach a little bit further each time. Try to get the arms straight up. If not, past. Whoa, not happening for me. Keep breathing. It's nice and humid where you're at, then we're getting warmed up very easily. Good and sweaty already. If it's somewhere cold, keep moving on that warm up. All right, so mainly we're just gonna talk about this as we go, but I'm gonna give you a quick brief, show you what we're doing here. So 10 different movements. We're going 1 minute each, 2 rounds through. Lunge can be an alternating forward lunge, can be an alternating backwards lunge. Handstand can be a hold or push-ups. And if you don't have a handstand, you can go wall walk or pike. You can even just hold that, which is a good option. Reverse snow angel is one that's easy enough that I can show you while we're doing it, laying down on the floor, taking the arms back behind you. Whoops, I skipped bear crawl, but once again, that's another simple one. You don't need any gear for that. Cossack squat, mountain climbers, glute bridge, deck squat, push-up, Russian twist. So no gear required here. What I would probably get is a mat maybe, just for your butt for some of those movements. But it's pretty simple. So I'll probably go through them once briefly. Make sure your space is set up. Make sure you got water if you need it. And hit that thumbs up button. Now, I may not be in the military, but when I was younger, training everybody, I spent time with the military and the police, and one thing that I took away was that they need functional capacity at any time for known and unknowable tasks. But most of our lives aren't like that. But what I also learned was that it's the same functional fitness that everybody else needs, just maybe on another level. So today, we've got a bodyweight only workout that you could do in the field that is functional movement that will translate to anything you have to do in your job or in your life, whether you're military, police, or not. Functional fitness. Let's get after it. All right, so simple workout today, 10 different bodyweight movements, 1 minute each, 2 rounds for a total of 20. For the most part, I'm gonna talk about them as we go, but I'm gonna give a very quick briefing here first. First movement is a lunge. You can go forwards, you can go backwards, you can alternate, up to you. Second, handstand. Either kick up to the wall, hold a nice tight handstand if you've got it, or a pike. You can hold, or you can even press. Next is a bear crawl. You're on all fours, keeping the hips low, but once again, I'm gonna talk about that as we go. Reverse snow angel. You're down on the ground, making arm circles behind you as high as you can. Cossack squat, nice wide stance, squatting down on the sides. Realistically, if you need any gear here, it's gonna be a counterbalance. So if these are tough, maybe a 5 or 10 pound weight that you can hold out in front. From there, mountain climbers, we're gonna be moving the knees. Simple, simple. Glute bridge, deck squat, push up. Deck squat is the only one. Let's do a quick demo on the deck squats. What we're looking for on the deck squat is you're gonna lay yourself down on the floor and then get yourself back up. What I'll say is if that's not accessible, what you're gonna wanna do is on the way up, take one hand onto the floor and push yourself off the ground. What I'd suggest is alternate hands as well. From there, push up and Russian twist. On the push up, if you don't have the capacity to do a nice straight line with the body all the way down, all the way up, then elevate the floor. You could use a box, a chair, stairs, whatever. Bring the hands up a little higher. All right, whew. Let's do this. So we'll talk about it a little bit more as we go. We got 1 minute each for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off if you'd like. Whew, 10 movements, 2 rounds, 20 minutes. Let's do it. First one is a lunge. Simple, simple. Go ahead. So we're just alternating body weight lunges, aiming to have that front shin nice and vertical. Back knee touches the ground. Torso is tall. You're just moving through this for 40 seconds or a minute if you'd like. Keep that front heel planted on the floor when you come down there. Don't let it lift. That's 30 seconds. Next is our handstand. So maybe you're doing a pike, maybe you're kicking up, or maybe even doing a wall walk and wall facing. 20 seconds. Think, Doug. 10 seconds. Next is that handstand. All right, 3, 2, 1. So once again, you could kick up to a handstand like this, or Just come into a pike, like a downward dog. Bring the head through, chest through. Try to get everything in line. 15 seconds. 20. Keep it up. Try to breathe. Stay tight. That's 30. Next is our bear crawl. That's 40. You can come down, you can keep going. Bear crawl next. 45. That's 50. Alright, bear crawl next. The goal is to keep the torso about parallel with the ground. 3, 2, 1. And just walking back and forth. You can go forwards, backwards, you can go side to side. Keep those hips down. As a bear walk, you could get the hips up and go with a bear walk. I don't know, one's a bear walk, one's a bear crawl, it doesn't really matter. Both are effective. Both are going to give you great fitness, functional capacity. Next is the reverse snow angel in 30. Morning, Megan. Whoa, legs are burning. 20 seconds to go. 15. Once again, that reverse snow angel is next, laying down on our front. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms overhead and make a circle back behind you. Keep them up off the hips. Try to keep the hands as high off the ground as you can the whole time. You can see, and just keep moving steady, keeping those arms off the ground. Keeping the dog there. Whoa, these burn. Just over 30. Next is our Cossack squat in 10. All right. Stand up, get a wide stance, and Cossack squat. If you want counterbalance, if you find this challenging, you feel like you're gonna fall over, you can't get range of motion, just hold a weight out in front. Try to keep moving at a pace that works for you. No rush. Just steady. Thinking about keeping that knee in line with the foot at the bottom. Heel planted on the ground. Once again, hold the counterbalance if you need. That's 30. You may notice, like myself, that one side is harder than the other. That is not uncommon. Personally, this ankle, this heel wants to come off the ground. All right, mountain climbers in 5. I'll give you 2 options here, 3, 2, 1. You could either just touch your elbow to your knee or step the hands or feet outside the hands and then alternate. Try to keep the hips down. Whoa, it's been a while since we've done these. 30. Keep it up.
try to play
20 seconds. Glute bridge is next. 10. All right, 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge. Lay her down and just push the hips up to the ceiling. Plant those heels. Push up. You can hold the whole time or do reps. Up to you. I'm dripping already, team. Sure, if you like this, you hit that thumbs up button. I know that we're here every day for a different workout. 30 seconds. Constantly varied functional movements. Squeeze that butt hard. Next is our deck squat. 15 seconds. 10.
A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem.
Right, deck squats. 3, 2, 1. Start standing up. Put yourself on the ground fully. You can swing the arms if you want. Bring the heels in and stand. If that's not accessible, when you come up, push into the floor and stand, and then alternate that hand, or do it without the hands. This is just, can you get off the ground on your back? You could always try to cross the legs and stand like that if it's not accessible. This one does require some mobility to get into that paleo squat position. But these are natural, natural human capacities that we definitely want to work for. All right, 10 seconds. Next is our push-up. So break this up how you want, or do one big set. Go ahead. I'm gonna do some different push-up variations. Maybe 5, 5, 5 there. Whoa, that was hard. 30. In 20 seconds, we're going Russian twists. 20 here, 15. 10 seconds. All right, twist, 3, 2, 1. If you can take your feet off the ground, awesome. Otherwise, keep them on the floor. And all we're doing is touching the ground with both hands, alternating sides. And that'll be round 1. One more time through. Oh, that burns the abs. That's 20 seconds in. Oh, the quads are burning too. 30 seconds. I don't know if you guys find this easier than me. Maybe there's a weak one for me. 20 seconds left. And then we're back to our lunge for round 2. Keep it up. 10 seconds. Whoa. I didn't expect that to burn the legs so much. All right, round 2 and go. I'm gonna go with a reverse lunge this time. Just to change it up a little bit. It's sweatier than I had anticipated. Good humidity out there. Stay with it, team. Trying to make the second round better than the first. 20 seconds in. Good work so far. Halfway. 30 seconds. Once again, you could do less than the minute if you'd like. 40 seconds. That time is up. Next is our handstand. 10 seconds. Once again, go with a pike. If you don't have a handstand, 3, 2,
Never break,
1.
always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life.
If you're in a handstand, squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs, and press hard. Try to just focus on your breathing.
I never miss that fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. 'Cause I sing when
Keep
I'm
pressing.
in, I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but
That's 30. Keep it up if you're still up there. 35. That's 40. Bear crawl is next in 15. Thanks for the reactions, team. That's 50. All right, bear crawl. You can go hips up or hips down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna go hips down because I find it more challenging. But you could go pike. Hey, dog. 15. Easy, dog. That's 30. Oh, the legs are burning. 40. Reverse snow angels next. I know, Maple, I hear you. 10 seconds. Wow, that burns the legs. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. All right. So keep the hands off the ground as high as you can. Keep them off your back. Try to come all the way up overhead, all the way behind you. Keep moving. Should probably do these every day. Getting tight overhead. 40. Cossack squats are next.
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me.
45.
Rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had
Cossack
to do
squats
just
in
to
10.
be me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life
3,
that has meaning
2,
are the things you
1.
gotta work for, believe me.
Whew.
Take into your hands a plan, your own hands.
Remember,
can
focus
land
on that
your own
heel
brand
being
day.
down
I feel like
and
no
then the
one
knee
takes
being in line with the
accountability. They
foot.
want the credibility.
You don't want that thing falling in, collapsing the arch. Should be able to maintain that arch in the bottom of that squat. We're breathing here. We're sweating. That's 30.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
15 seconds left. Mountain climbers are next. 10 seconds. All right, once again, you could go knees to elbows or hop the feet right outside the hands.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants
15 in.
yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna
Woo.
be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some
30
knees, are you
seconds.
willing to go bleed?
Keep it up.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these
This is like world's greatest stretch sped up.
deserve it now.
20 seconds left.
It's only worth it if you
And then we're going glute bridge.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear
10
me
seconds.
now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Glute bridge. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. You can hold it up there if you want, or do some reps down and up. You could even go single leg if you wanted. Stretch out one leg in front, keep those hips high. You can alternate that. 20 seconds in. Deck squat is next. And 30. Keep pushing the hips up to the ceiling. Push them up hard. Get a few reps. 20 seconds left.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Deck squat up next. 10 seconds.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right, deck squats. 3, 2, 1. Lay it down. Stand it up. Push off the floor if you need. So lay down. Hips in or feet in, hands on the ground, and then press if you need. If you're pressing off, alternate the hand that presses off the ground.
Give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town.
30 seconds. Push up and Russian twist are next. That's all you got left. 2 more minutes after this. And then obviously if you're here on the live stream, we got homework. Maybe the most important step. 10 seconds, going to push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups.
No mercy in this world, just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
30 seconds.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
20 seconds.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Russian twist in 10.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
All right, last one, team. 3, 2, 1.
The end of the song.
Let's go.
Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's
Try to keep those feet off the ground if you can. Otherwise, just keep them down. Last one, team. Stay on it. That's 20 seconds in. Burns my quads. 30 seconds. That's 40. Oh my God, my legs. Keep it up. Short break if you need. 15 seconds.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I will, that I'll
10.
never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all of that, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt.
5.
Please say any negative thought.
3, 2,
1.
1. Incredible. Great job. Remember, this can be taken anywhere. You can do this camping, traveling, apartment building, no equipment required. Whether you are military, police, or just someone who wants functional fitness for life, this is what you need. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's do homework. Homie work. I underestimated that substantially, team. Let's cool her down. All right. That was surprisingly hard. Great job. Okay, let's, my quads were lighting up there, so why don't we get into a couch stretch? So what I'm gonna do is put my mat up against the wall. If you don't have a mat, you can use like a sweatshirt or something. And then what we're gonna do from there is take that knee into the intersection of the floor and the wall if you can, and then step out in front. If that's not accessible, if it feels like it's ripping off your quads and your hip flexors, bring the knee further away from the wall, even to the point where it's flat on the ground, and then step out. We're gonna hang out there for a minute per side-ish, maybe more. Oh, all right. Chris, oh Lord, I just logged in. That sounds like it. No, it was pretty good. Not scary. Pretty simple. Give her a go, Chris. It's just all body weight movements. Obviously, you can scale to any level. So, you know, we talk about this concept every day. So we're going to keep on it because really this is just the more repetitions you get, the more you get it. That, you know, you have a choice. Whether it's when your alarm goes off or just in life in general, to take action or to not, right? And not taking action, and this is maybe where people get confused, because not taking action doesn't lead to your life falling apart right away, right? You just don't get where you want to go. Over time, you become more and more comfortable with not taking action, and your life slowly drifts somewhere. But because it's a relatively slow drift, you don't notice it until it's, you know, pretty advanced, until it's 5 years, 10 years down the road, and you look at your life and you're like, holy shit, that's not what I wanted. Obviously, the other option is to be intentional, is to be present, is to be, you know, accountable for your life and your goals. Let's switch sides, you know, and that's why the metaphor of the snooze button is so appropriate and so effective, because that first decision, right, when your alarm goes off, that first decision of the day, you know, people talk about making your bed and starting with a win, but that snooze button, if you snooze, and, you know, it can be literally your alarm clock in the morning, or it could just be your life in general, taking action on your goals. If you snooze, you get better at snoozing. Every time you delay or procrastinate or snooze, you lose, right? You get better and better at doing that, and it becomes harder and harder to not snooze and to get up and take action. So if you really want, you know, to make your life what you want of it, or, you know, the life that's in your mind and your dreams, you don't need to overthink it. You just need to move. You just need to take action. You know, stop pressing snooze, get up, even if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, and move. Obviously, just do it with us is the easiest way, because we are here together every morning, and we will do the exercise. We will do the prime the mind, prime the body with you, and then you just need to take that clarity and that calm that comes from exercise and do your homework. So you identify the dream life that you want, right? Your perfect day potentially, and then break that down into what thing is missing. And once you've identified that, what one step that if you did over and over again every day will get you to that thing. And then from 5:39 till 6:39, just put in the work, right? It's mindless. Once you figure out what that task is, you just do it. You just repeat it and build that staircase. Staircase towards your goals, that is, right? One step at a time, progress over perfection. Call it what you want. But it's just action, and nobody is going to do it for you. So I'll show you a couple clips from the farm life here, and then go do your homework. So this is just our sheep move yesterday, the llamas and the ewes going into a new paddock here. Mouton. That's how I call them. Mouton is sheep in French. They don't actually understand, but they're slowly coming over. There they are. We didn't, I haven't been moving them as frequently as I used to, mainly just because we're tight on labor, tight on time, and a little bit of, no, don't step on there, and a little bit of equipment as well. We're low on posts. So there they are going into their fresh food. Happy sheep make happy meat, right? And then this is just a clip of, we got some rain. We've actually been doing pretty well for moisture this year. We've been getting rain every, 4 or 5 days so far. It's actually been fantastic. So there are the critters out in the rain. They're nice and close to the house, so they got a shot. And then you can hear the girls. Our fresh hay is getting a good soaking, which I'm learning is not as big of a deal as I used to think. Hay is an incredible thing. I probably talked about that before, that, you know, it can get rained on, and it's really only going to be that outside inch, maybe, that really gets wet, and maybe any mold on it. So pretty cool. Either way, team, you know, those are just clips to remind you that your life can change. And if you're interested in changing your life, take action. You can make whatever you want of it. So I'm surprised my son keeps going to bed early and joining us on his own. He's down a few pounds already. Oh my God, amazing. That is so cool to hear, man. Not only, it's not, and I don't know if he's here or not, but Steve, what's really cool there is that he's doing it with you, right? That's, I mean, I think a lot of us, you know, my kids are still young, but I think a lot of us, as we get older, our kids get older, they don't want to spend time with us. They don't want to, it's not cool anymore. But what's happening here, Steve, is you are setting the example, right? You're not telling your kid, hey, you should exercise. You should wake up early and do these things. You're showing him, right? You are setting the example. And, you know, as much as we may not look at ourselves as, you know, the potential heroes in our children's or our family's lives, like, they're looking at you. And I can say all I want, hey, kids, you should go exercise. But if I'm not doing it, if I'm saying, you know, you do that, I'm going to go and snooze, I'm going to go sleep, then they're never going to follow. So I love to hear that. You guys are amazing. B-Boy, I don't remember your full name, but excellent work. And, you know, Steve, way to set the example. Amazing. Jody, is Maple with you in the fields? Sometimes she's not so good. I try to bring her out when the sheep are being really bad and I need assistance, but that was a simple move, so. She's just here bothering us now. That's great. Building some sweat equity together. Yeah, I love it. And you know what, Chris, that's even a better point. We talk about this at the gym that I own. We do CrossFit, and you build bonds with people that you share suffering with, right? And suffering doesn't need to be loss or grieving. It could just be physical suffering like we do here. So those bonds, like, you guys are suffering together. And what I would assume is that's strengthening the bond between you as well. So super cool, right? You've shared experiences, shared suffering, and you have that together. So awesome. That's what we're doing here together. We're suffering together so that we can move our lives forward. You guys are awesome. Quick shout out to team members: Jody, Jason, Ryan, Yaroslav, Chris, Adam, Rose, Shirley, Tim, and John G. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for showing up here this morning and working out with us. I love it. I love you guys, and go do your homework. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.